A firearm purchaser must pass the Firearm Safety Certificate, FSC, written test. How long is the FSC valid once issued? A. 3 years. B. 4 years. C. 5 years. D. 10 years. Answer, C. The California FSC is valid for 5 years from the date of issuance. After expiration, individuals must retake and pass the exam to continue purchasing firearms legally. During a safe handling demonstration for a semi-automatic pistol, the applicant must show the examiner they can A. Load a magazine with live ammunition. B. Lock the slide open and visually inspect the chamber. C. Disassemble the firearm completely. D. Fire one round into a secure target. Answer, B. California requires applicants to perform a safe handling demonstration including locking the slide open, checking the chamber, and showing safe direction handling. Which of the following situations would legally justify the use of deadly force under California law? A. Protecting property from theft. B. Preventing a nonviolent trespass. C. Facing imminent danger of death or great bodily harm. D. To stop someone fleeing a minor crime. Answer, C. Deadly force is justified only when the individual reasonably believes they are in imminent danger of death or serious bodily harm. What is the minimum residency documentation required to purchase a handgun in California? A. Any photo ID. B. Utility bill or lease within 90 days. C. Passport alone. D. Library card. Answer, B. California handgun purchasers must present proof of residency such as a utility bill, lease, or property deed dated within 90 days of the purchase. The term unsafe handgun in California law refers to A. Guns without trigger guards. B. Antique pistols. C. All used firearms. D. Handguns not meeting safety and drop test standards. Answer, D. California designates handguns failing safety, drop, and firing tests as unsafe, banning them from sale unless exempted, e.g., law enforcement. When transporting a handgun in a vehicle, California law requires that it be A. Loaded and within reach. B. Unloaded and in a locked container. C. In the glove box. D. Visible on the seat. Answer, B. A handgun must be unloaded and locked in a container other than the glove box or utility compartment while transported in a vehicle. Which of the following firearms is exempt from the California handgun roster? A. All revolvers. B. Private party transfers. C. Handguns made before 2015. D. All semi-automatics. Answer, A. California's roster applies mainly to semi-automatic handguns. Revolvers are exempt because they are considered inherently safer. The purpose of the California 10-day waiting period is to A. Prevent gun theft. B. Ensure firearm testing. C. Allow time for background checks and cooling off. D. Delay firearm registration. Answer, C. The 10-day waiting period allows law enforcement to complete background checks and provides a cooling off time to prevent impulsive acts. What must a firearm owner do if their gun is lost or stolen? A. Nothing. B. Report to police within 24 hours. C. Report within 5 days. D. Report immediately to the seller. Answer, C. California law mandates firearm owners to report lost or stolen guns to law enforcement within 5 days of discovering the loss. Which of the following is prohibited under California's red flag law? A. Temporary removal of firearms from dangerous individuals. B. Buying multiple handguns at once. C. Selling antique firearms. D. Transporting guns in locked containers. Answer, A. The red flag law authorizes courts to issue a gun violence restraining order, GVRO, temporarily removing firearms from individuals posing a threat. Which type of ammunition is prohibited in California? A. Hollow point. B. Tracer and armor piercing. C. Full metal jacket. D. Lead-based rounds. Answer, B. California bans tracer and armor-piercing ammunition due to their potential for increased damage and fire risk. When conducting a private firearm transfer, both parties must A. Complete a written agreement. B. Pay no fees. C. Report to the police station. D. Go through a licensed dealer. Answer, D. All firearm transfers, including between private citizens, must be conducted through a licensed dealer with a background check. Which of the following individuals is not allowed to possess a firearm in California? A. A person with a speeding ticket. B. A convicted felon. C. A retired officer. D. A lawful immigrant with an FSC. Answer, B. Convicted felons are permanently prohibited from owning or possessing firearms under both state and federal law. California law defines loaded firearm as one that has A. A round in the chamber or magazine attached to it. B. Bullets nearby. C. The safety off. D. A full magazine in your pocket. Answer, A. A firearm is loaded if ammunition is in the chamber or attached magazine, even if not fired or ready to shoot. A new resident moving into California must register any firearms they own within A. 30 days. B. 45 days. C. 60 days. D. 90 days. Answer, C. California law requires new residents to register their firearms within 60 days of moving to the state to ensure compliance with state regulations. What is the penalty for carrying a loaded firearm in public without a permit? A. Traffic citation. B. Misdemeanor or felony, depending on circumstances. C. Verbal warning. D. License suspension. Answer, B. Carrying a loaded firearm in public without a valid permit is punishable as a misdemeanor or felony depending on prior offenses and intent. Which document must always accompany a firearm purchase in California? A. Vehicle registration. B. Firearm Safety Certificate. C. Birth certificate. D. Employment ID. Answer, B. Every firearm purchaser must present a valid firearm safety certificate unless exempt, e.g., peace officer. What does California's 1 in 30 law restrict? A. Buying more than one handgun or semi-automatic rifle within 30 days. B. Buying ammunition. C. Transporting more than one firearm. D. Carrying guns across counties. Answer, A. California restricts firearm buyers from purchasing more than one handgun or semi-auto centerfire rifle within a 30-day period. Which organization maintains the firearm purchase background check database in California? A. ATF. B. FBI. C. California DOJ Bureau of Firearms. D. U.S. Marshals Service. Answer, C. The California Department of Justice Bureau of Firearms manages background checks under the DROS, Dealer Record of Sale, system. Which of the following is a key component of firearm safety at home? A. Storing ammunition with the gun. B. Keeping firearms unloaded and locked. C. Keeping them visible for protection. D. Displaying them in open cabinets. Answer, B. Firearms should always be stored unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition to prevent unauthorized use or accidents. If a firearm misfires, the safest action is to A. Immediately open the chamber. B. Drop the firearm. C. Pull the trigger again. D. keep it pointed in a safe direction for 30 seconds. Answer, D. A hangfire delay can occur. Keeping the firearm pointed safely for 30 seconds prevents accidental discharge injuries. A straw purchase refers to A. Buying a gun with a credit card. B. Purchasing a firearm for someone who cannot legally buy one. C. Buying through a private sale. D. Using an old firearm. Answer, B. Straw purchasing is a felony act of buying a firearm for another person who is prohibited from ownership. The trigger discipline safety rule requires A. Finger stays off trigger until ready to fire. B. Finger always rests on trigger. C. Hold the trigger halfway for safety. D. Pull the trigger to test safety. Answer, A. Good trigger discipline, keeping your finger off the trigger until your sights are on target, prevents accidental discharges. What should you do if a firearm is dropped? A. Pick it up immediately. B. Kick it aside. C. Let it come to rest, then safely pick it up. D. Pull the trigger to check. Answer, C. Dropped firearms can discharge if handled roughly. Wait until it stops moving, then carefully pick it up in a safe direction. California's safe storage law is designed primarily to A. Reduce firearm theft and child access. B. Regulate gun show sales. C. Restrict ammunition sales. D. Enforce registration deadlines. Answer, A. The safe storage law mandates secure firearm storage to prevent child access, accidents, and theft.